Body language is the silent partner in every conversation you've ever had. While words can lie, body language rarely does. It's the invisible layer of communication that shapes how people perceive us, how we influence others, and how we connect on a deeper level. In fact, studies suggest that over 60% of communication is non-verbal. Learning to master this language can change your life, from job interviews and first impressions to conflict resolution and persuasion. Today we're going to explore 25 sneaky psychological body language tricks that are not only backed by science but easy to implement in your daily life. Each one is subtle but powerful, capable of shifting how others respond to you without saying a single word. Let's begin with the first. 1. Pause before you speak. When someone asks you a question or finishes making a point, don't rush to answer. Instead, pause for 1 or 2 seconds. Maintain steady eye contact and remain still. This controlled pause suggests thoughtfulness and intelligence. It also gives the impression that what you're about to say is worth hearing. This is a classic power move used by leaders and public speakers. 2. Tilt your head to show interest. A slight head tilt when listening can communicate warmth, openness, and attentiveness. This gesture taps into our primal instincts. When someone exposes the vulnerable side of their neck through a head tilt, it signals trust. When you combine this with engaged eye contact, people feel heard and valued. It can completely transform the tone of your interactions. 3. Lower the tone of your voice intentionally. A deep, calm voice suggests authority and composure. When emotions run high, the person who lowers their voice tends to command the room. It's especially effective during arguments or when giving instructions. Practice lowering your pitch slightly, slowing down your words, and reducing filler sounds like or to project leadership. 4. Use the steeple hand gesture for confidence. The steeple is a gesture where your fingertips touch lightly, creating a shape similar to a church steeple. It's often seen in confident, analytical individuals. Use this gesture when explaining a point or answering a question you know well. It creates a subconscious impression of intelligence, control, and poise. 5. Subtly mirror the other person. This technique is called mirroring, and it's one of the most powerful non-verbal rapport builders. If the person you're speaking to leans forward, you lean forward slightly too. If they use hand gestures, incorporate gentle gestures yourself. Mirroring builds unconscious trust and empathy, but be subtle. Too much and it becomes obvious or awkward. 6. Occupy more space to signal confidence. People who feel insecure tend to shrink, crossing their arms, slouching, or curling inward. Confident people, on the other hand, claim space. Sit with your shoulders back, feet planted, and hands relaxed. This posture not only changes how others perceive you, but also how you feel about yourself. Expanding your body posture for even 2 minutes has been shown to increase testosterone and decrease cortisol. 7. Align your feet toward the person you respect. The feet are the most honest part of the body. While we can fake a smile or hand gesture, our feet usually point in the direction we subconsciously want to go. Pointing your feet towards someone signals interest and respect. Observing someone else's feet can also reveal their true feelings about the interaction. If their feet are turned away, they may be mentally checking out. 8. Nod 3 times while listening. When someone is speaking to you, nodding 3 times in a row signals engagement and encourages them to continue. It's a subtle prompt that says, "I'm with you, keep going." This not only improves communication flow, but also builds rapport quickly. 9. Slow down your movements. Fast, jerky movements indicate nervousness or anxiety. Slowing down your gestures, walking with intention, and maintaining composure in your movements project calm and confidence. Think of how CEOs walk into a room, rarely in a hurry, always with purpose. 10. Smile with your eyes, not just your mouth. People are excellent at detecting fake smiles. A real, genuine smile, also known as a Duchenne smile, involves the muscles around the eyes. When you smile, make sure it reaches your eyes. This kind of smile increases trust, likability, and perceived sincerity. Use light, context-appropriate touch. Human touch, when used appropriately, releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. A handshake, a pat on the back, or a light touch on the arm during a compliment can enhance your influence. It's a gesture of warmth and familiarity, but be mindful of context, culture, and consent. Raise your eyebrows briefly when greeting someone. A quick eyebrow raise paired with a smile signals recognition and friendliness. It's a universal greeting cue that makes people feel acknowledged and welcomed. It's small but psychologically powerful. Angle your body toward the person you're engaging with. If you're speaking to someone and your shoulders, torso, or feet are angled away, it can suggest you want to leave or aren't fully engaged. Facing someone fully communicates presence and openness. This is especially important in high-stakes conversations like negotiations or interviews. Use silence as a pressure tool. Silence makes people uncomfortable. When you ask a question or make a bold statement and then stay silent while maintaining eye contact, it creates subtle psychological pressure. The other person often rushes to fill the silence, sometimes with useful information or concessions. Use your glasses strategically. If you wear glasses, taking them off slowly or holding them in your hand while making a point can emphasize seriousness or finality. It can also act as a pause button, drawing attention to a shift in tone or message. These small object-based gestures can add gravitas to your communication. Stand at an angle to reduce tension. Standing directly face-to-face with someone can feel intense or confrontational. By turning slightly to a 45-degree angle, you reduce this tension and make the interaction feel more casual and cooperative. This is especially useful during conflict resolution or initial meetings. Gesture while speaking to enhance clarity. Gestures make your speech more memorable. They anchor your words and make complex ideas easier to understand. Open hand gestures in particular communicate honesty and transparency. Try to keep your gestures smooth and aligned with your speech. Observe and control your blink rate. A sudden increase in blink rate often signals stress or discomfort. Slowing your blink rate can make you appear more relaxed and in control. Likewise, observing someone else's blinking can give you clues about their emotional state or whether they're feeling pressure. Avoid nodding excessively. While nodding once or twice affirms interest, nodding excessively can appear submissive or over-eager. Use it sparingly to maintain your presence and authority, especially in professional or formal settings. Anchor key points with unique gestures. When discussing something important, use a unique but consistent gesture, such as lightly tapping your fingers together or making a small circle with your hand. If you repeat that gesture only during critical points, it creates an unconscious signal that says this matters. People will remember what you said more clearly. Mirror emotional energy, not just physical gestures. It's not enough to mirror posture. Try to match emotional tone as well. If someone is excited, raise your energy slightly. If they're reserved, slow your pace. Emotional mirroring creates trust and makes people feel safe and understood. Keep your chin up, literally. Holding your head up with your chin slightly raised signals confidence and presence. Lowering your chin too much can indicate submission or lack of certainty. When you're speaking in public or walking into a room, consciously lift your chin a few degrees. It changes your entire body language. Maintain an open posture. Crossed arms or legs suggest defensiveness, even if you're simply cold or comfortable. Whenever possible, keep your posture open, arms by your side, shoulders relaxed, chest open. It signals receptiveness and helps others feel more comfortable around you. Enter a room with a slow scan. When you walk into a new environment, don't rush or immediately look down. Instead, slowly scan the room. Make brief eye contact with several people. This gives off an air of confidence and command, as if you're evaluating your surroundings with calm assurance. End conversations with purposeful eye contact. As a conversation ends, don't look away too soon. Hold eye contact for just 1 extra second as you wrap up. This tiny moment adds sincerity to your closing words and makes your presence more memorable. It communicates that you value the interaction and leaves a lasting impression. These body language techniques are not magic tricks. They're grounded in how humans are wired to perceive, trust, and connect with one another. When used authentically, they can help you influence, connect, and communicate more effectively in any situation. Mastering body language is not about manipulating people. It's about becoming aware of how you're being perceived, aware of what others are truly feeling, and aware of how to align your actions with your intentions. In a world where so much of what we say gets lost in translation, body language becomes the bridge between misunderstanding and connection. So the next time you enter a meeting, have a difficult conversation, or meet someone new, remember this: your body speaks louder than your words. Make sure it's saying something powerful. Which of these body language tricks resonated with you the most? Have you noticed any of these in your own interactions? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you're interested in mastering human psychology, emotional intelligence, and communication, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. There's a whole world of insight waiting for you. Stay confident, stay aware, and keep learning.